I've got to be honest, I've been trying to track you down for weeks to do an interview, and finally we've got you on this Friday night, and without an apron.
Flat out, Wes. I'm usually flat out on a Friday, and it's just like never stop shoeing service, really.
I could just imagine. Who pays you? Is it Gloucester Park, or do the trainers tip something in along the way?
Oh, no, it's for the love of the game for the trainers, but yeah, Gloucester Park pay me, Wes, and a bit of a retainer, and yeah, it's good, yeah.
In all seriousness, how busy would you be on a Friday night? And what sort of work is it that you do here?
Some days, Wes, you work, some nights you work, do a fair bit of work, sort of shoeing. Some nights you're just looking around, just waiting for shoes to come off, and I've got the apron ready, and I'm ready, you know, when they come in.
Now, can you hark back and remember your busiest night here?
I reckon it would have been my third night. I put about 14 shoes on, which is equivalent to about 3.5 shoe-ins. I got to watch race 7. I think there's only nine on the card, I think, at the time. I
reckon at that stage you probably said, this job's not for me, not at Gloucester Park.
Yeah, the back started playing up a bit, and I went for the towel the whole lot, Wes.
And we must point out, Reg, that this is what you do in real life as well.
Yeah, I'm a full-time farrier. Yeah, there's plenty of work out there. It's a pretty hard job, you know, like it's back-breaking. You got to get in and make some money and get out in a hurry.
How is the back at the moment?
Shocking, Wes.
I suppose we ask any farrier and we'd always get the same answer.
Just like shearers, mate. It's just shocking, eh?
How much longer do you reckon you've got doing it?
The way I'm going, probably another couple of years. I reckon that'll be it.
You've put something aside, obviously.
A little bit. You don't get much in the shoeing business, but yeah, you put a little bit aside.
I reckon you might have got a little bit on the punt backing Ballas Arockstar, because when he gets up and runs drums, he's always at a price.
Yes, I have a little bit each way, Wes, on the old Ballas. He's a pretty honest sort of horse. He just needs a bit of a barrier, I think, and away he'll go.
He's been racing for what seems to be an eternity. Shane trained him for a long time. I know you had a good involvement there in your name now, but gee, he's been up for a while.
2 years. We've got another 18 months on the lease, so it'll be 3.5 years. I think we'll keep him in work, and he's responding.
He just doesn't need a break.
He loves coming to Gloucester Park. He does. He waits at the gate.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? These standardbreds and really what they can do.
Oh, they're a pretty tough animal. Like you compare them to gallopers, you might get your 6-10 runs out of them, out for a spell. He races week in, week out. I think he's had 79 starts or 76 starts in the 2 years. So we're trying to break Tony Silovich's record, but I think we're too short, I think.
You're doing it in a very discreet manner as well. He's just going around each and every Friday night.
He just keeps earning, Wes. Yeah, like fourths, he's fifths, thirds. He's won about 8 races, I think, or 9 races. Run a heap of places, won a few dollars, and we're having a bit of fun.
And I suppose the biggest concern is barrier draws, isn't it? And in fairness to the horse, he doesn't get 1 or 2, 7 or 8 too often.
No, when he does, he hasn't got the greatest of gate speed, but I think he can run along. Like he ran a good 5th to David Hercules the other week, and there's only about 2 in the race that were running on, and he was one of them. So, and he's an M1, and they were first class horses. So, I reckon he'll go down the line a bit. I think.
How did he pull up after the marathon?
Well, yeah, about an 85 heart rate, and bucking and farting in the paddock next day, so yeah, eating up well.
He's the only one that you're training at the moment?
Yeah, haven't got time, just flat out with the shoeing and working at home and keeping the wife happy.
You do that well too. You've only ever had 1 or 2 in work?
Yeah, I like to muck around. I like to get ones that other people, have had enough of, and I have a bit of fun with them.
I can remember one, and it's going back a long, long time. Homesick James, he was a little ripper.
Yeah, here's me special. He's the only one I've got a photo of the wall in my house, because he paid for the house, the deposit of the house.
Was he that good?
He won money back then, and we were struggling, so yeah, he paid the deposit and bought another house on that and made good money out of it. So
my memory says that he was a pretty good stand horse.
Beautiful. Every Friday he'd run his ticky every Friday, and MOs, and then he won an M1, M2, I think M3. Jason Fryer board. Drove it real well.
He'd tell you that as well.
Oh, for sure, Jace, yeah. Good drive.
What about on the punt? Was he good on the punt? Obviously a bit of prize money came along, but the punt was also good. Tickies?
Yeah, we took him to Harvey one night, and Jason Fry drove him down there, and he said he pulled up on the fence. And he said, "Geez, the bit's broken, Reggie." You know, what I mean, I said, "Look, just keep going around, but he's going all right." He paid $28, I think, and the wife got the trifecta, and it was a birthday, so it was a good night.